So I've been meaning to make a video about this for a long time. So I went through 6 rounds of IVF before I finally got my daughter. And one of the big ways that it really helped was actually by going and finally doing where I had my embryos, I got them checked, all the testing done on them, and had them also frozen. So, but one thing that I now know too is that I have lupus, an autoimmune disorder, as well as a condition called Ehlers-Danlos. But I think a lot of that also had an impact on why it was difficult for me to get pregnant. But I think that doing the frozen transfer really helped help being able to give my body some time to recover before we actually then put them in versus with a fresh transfer. I also used a lot of different supplements to help that I talked about in a previous video. It's a really kind of probably bad video, but it's long and it talks about some of like the supplements that I took, and it was a lot. But I do think taking some of those helped give my body more nutrients, as well as helped balance some of my hormones, which I think is really key. Doing a low inflammatory diet, I think, is really important. Trying to cut out as much inflammation in your body as possible, and regulating your hormones really, I think, helps. But another thing I think is just being persistent and sticking in there, being, tenacious, and just, really, if you want a child and you feel like this is, your calling for you, sticking with it and trusting in your heart and your gut as to what you feel is right to do. Trust your instincts and listen to your body and what it's telling you. Don't go overboard. And if you don't trust what your doctor is telling you, that's okay. Do research and find out what maybe is going on with your body, because a lot of times doctors just don't have the time, and sometimes they just really don't even care, unfortunately, enough to do the research for you. So that's another thing I did is I put all that nervous energy of wanting a baby and being so hungry for a baby. I put all that energy into researching, and that made me feel like I had more control over what was going on. And I think it really helped. I think I learned a lot by just listening to videos like this. I mean, it really helped me and made me feel also less lonely, because it's such a lonely, sad process going through IVF. I recently saw a video on Netflix, and I'm glad that finally they're shining a bit more of a light into this crazy thing that we do to our bodies to try to get pregnant. Unfortunately, I think it really affected my health, all the hormones that were shot into my body. But I would still do it all over again to have my baby. She's going to be 2 actually on next week. And it's amazing. I can't believe she's going to be 2. And, it really put my body through so much, but she's so amazing. She's like a little perfect angel. So keep fighting for it. It's worth it all in the end. All right. I hope this helps somebody. All right. Bye.